know how to tell if a girl has a BBL? Look at her stomach. If her belly button is mad tiny, and it looks like the skin is like stretched on her stomach, not stretched, but like stretched together, she 9 times out of 10 has a BBL. Miami's wild world of BBLs. Yes, sir. Bro. Yeah.
I basically do what the Face app does, but you know, with a knife. Yeah. That's what we call a skinny BBL.
How does it impact your life now that you're
that's
walking,
my favorite type.
Back to normal?
That's my favorite kind right there.
I'm happier than ever. I love it. Now I'm like pulling NFL players, so.
All right, Miguel, are you ready?
Ready.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, the BBL is a true investment. Am I personally a fan of BBLs? No. I'm a fan of the culture and kind of the it's kind of funny to me. I really just think it's kind of funny. What's good, Barlow? I think BBLs are kind of funny. Like, it's kind of comedic to me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, like, a girl could really go from just like doing some regular shit, regular job, get a BBL, and then be like wifed up by an NFL player like the next year, bro. Like, that shit's crazy. That shit is insane to me.
I gotta do my.
You watching this video about BBLs? Don't judge me, bro. Don't judge me.
My butt got too big. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
What?
Is it insane to say that you know people that are
she was getting them.
BBLs?
It's been normalized.
He said, "Oh, I'm judging. Don't judge me."
That's insane.
Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami is suing the surgical center and the doctor who performed the operation.
It smelled like death. I'm not kidding. It smelled rotten. The people there were so rude. It was a meat market. They were just in and out, in and out.
It's gut-wrenching. This is a young woman who came down here.
She
like
got them.
A lot of people.
She got them. What do you call it? She got the minivan, not the minivan, the white van, fucking butt shots, the white van ass shots, bro. That's sad.
Wanted to change the way she looked. Unfortunately, she's never gonna see her children again.
Look, if you get a BBL and you don't go to Dr. Miami, I'm judging you. No cap. Oh, the window capture is bugged. Hold on, let me fix this. I'm judging you. I'm sorry. There we go. The dark world of Brazilian butt lifts.
The Brazilian butt lift, or the BBL, is the hottest trend in plastic surgery today. It's where women undergo liposuction on their thighs, hips, and stomach, only to have the same fat injected into their butt.
Y'all want to know something? You want to know how to tell if a girl has a BBL? Look at her stomach. If her belly button is mad tiny, and it looks like the skin is like stretched on her stomach, not stretched, but like stretched together, she 9 times out of 10 has a BBL. Every girl that has a BBL has the exact same stomach. All their stomachs look the exact same. That's how you can easily tell if a girl has a BBL.
Fuller, juicier, and rounder buttocks.
Just look at their
here's
stomach.
What most people don't know. There are people that actually die from BBLs. And according to
that is true.
Today, the BBL is
getting a BBL is a very dangerous surgery.
Ever performed. It's estimated
a lot of vital arteries
may be as high as 1 in 2,400 surgeries.
It's a Tommy G video. Tommy G, Miami's wild world of BBLs.
The reality is, some people go into a surgery to get a nicer ass, and they end up not living to tell the tale. Now, while some clinics are run by
that's my nigga right there, Dr. Miami.
They're being called human butcher shops.
That's the bro.
Where the smell
Don't
of death
judge me, bro.
lingers in the air. There are places, yes, right
y'all
here
watching
in the
me watch
States,
this
where
shit.
Clinics aren't even owned by licensed doctors, and where unqualified staff might mistakenly liposuction your intestines or inject your fat into major veins, causing instant respiratory failure. And the epicenter of this deadly trend is Miami, Florida, ground zero for countless botched surgeries and life-changing tragedies. So we head to Miami to speak with surgeons, injection clinics, models, and lawyers to get to the bottom of this story. Let's dive in.
Motherfuckers out here risking their life for some fat.
Flying off the shelves, classy in the front, busy in the back.
Bro,
we also have.
This is some shit y'all need to learn, bro. Y'all need to learn when a girl do and don't got a BBL. This is educational purposes only. That's why we watching this, for education.
The big dog sweatshirts.
I was Tommy G, but we're gonna skip to the important part.
We head next to Bella Vita
not worth
Aesthetics
ladies,
and
buy
meet
your
with
man a
owner
beer.
Edie
Facts.
Silveira, an entrepreneur who has invented an injection technique that is much safer than the BBL. It's here we get to see her methods in action. We
That's
speak
a nice
to
one,
patients
I
who
ain't
have
gonna
suffered
lie.
through botched jobs from a surgery gone wrong. And finally, we assemble a team of 6 models to test for ourselves whether we can tell the difference between a natural and BBL booty.
I'm telling you, put me in the field. I'm going 10 for 10. I promise you. 10 for
my
10.
name is Edie Silveira. I'm a family nurse practitioner, and here
Put
in
me in
Miami,
the field,
Florida,
bro.
I'm known as the booty queen. Imagine walking to
What's
the
her
beach
IG?
and you just see like this beautiful round booty, right? You have hearts in your eyes. So basically the Bella Vita Instant BBL is giving you that nice, round, juicy, athletic looking tush.
And what got you into the world of booties?
I'm Brazilian, number one, so we're known for
They do this and still get cheated on with a big back. Facts.
butts. Number two, I'm in Miami,
Facts.
so I constantly am in a bikini. I kind of started becoming like a mad scientist here at the office and just like mixing stuff, trying it out on my friends. And then finally I got to the perfect cocktail, and so I trademarked the name, I patented the technique, and they send me all over the world to train different clinics, different providers on how to make the perfect glue.
Tell me about the dark side of the BBL world.
So she like LeBron. She like the LeBron James of BBLs, pretty much. Like she like the LeBron James of BBLs.
Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami.
33-year-old Erica Russell,
not
a
finna say
mother of
nothing.
5, left her
I'm not even
home in
finna say nothing,
Tennessee
bro.
in 2021 to travel to Miami for a Brazilian butt lift, or BBL, the plastic surgery procedure that has one of the highest mortality rates.
This is a young woman who came down here, like a lot of people. She just wanted to change the way she looked.
Facts.
Unfortunately, she's never going to see her children again, and they're going to grow up without their mom, and that's a horrible, horrible thing. That this is a completely
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't want to
This
say nothing. I don't want to say that, but I said I was gonna say
It's a
she
total
had no
box
business
job.
going to
That's
get no
what it was.
BBL. Let's keep it
No
honest
one
here.
should be going under the knife with a surgeon who's been doing this all day. For over a dozen people for 14 plus hours.
I wanted to get the real stats on the
Let's start there. These girls going to get BBLs need to do their homework and do their research before they go to get BBL.
question, how dangerous are BBLs truly? We referenced earlier that the stat is potentially as high as 1 in 2,400 surgeries result in
I'm
death.
thinking you got
For
like a 70%
comparison,
chance
the odds
of being
dying
successful.
while
So what?
motorcycle racing are about 1 in 1,000, and the odds of dying
Thank
while
you.
skydiving are about 1 in 100,000. And as far as BBL deaths go, there seems to be a pattern. Like most medical accidents, bad things occur when the surgeon gets tired, and at the
Yep.
clinics that prioritize quantity, they overload their surgeon schedule.
That's why I
and the
don't know, like, how do they be doing them like not 20 hour surgery, like 14-hour surgeries and shit like that? Like, I feel like by like hour 13, like, I don't know, like the doctor got to be off their game a little bit, like, or like they take mad
Patients
Adderall or
that
like
die tend to
cocaine
be
or
the ones that are
meth.
seen
I
at
think
the end of the
doctors
day
be
or
on
towards the
meth,
end of
bro.
the week. And typically, the cheaper the clinic, the more people they
Study
tend to
that
see,
shit,
and
bro.
the
I'm
more
gonna study
botched
that shit,
jobs
bro.
and
Because
deaths
I think
that occur.
doctors
So
really
when
might
a
be taking
clinic
meth, bro.
decides
It's
to
no way they
prioritize
that
quality over
good,
quantity,
bro.
The operation actually
Let's
tends
start
to be
there.
decently safe.
The paperwork that she was provided lies. She was told this doctor has staff privileges at this hospital. Turns out he didn't. You look at their marketing. You look at how they're targeting different folks and how they're portraying themselves. They present themselves as if they're the best docs on earth doing this stuff. And in reality, what you come to learn when you're on our side looking into this stuff, these surgical centers, they're just businesses, often being run by people who have no medical background whatsoever. And what they're doing is they're contracting with different doctors. Maybe they'll bury that in some piece of paper that says this doctor doesn't actually work for us. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Damn, so niggas is finessing and getting people murked off by the fucking. That's crazy, bro. That's actually insane.
We're
Only
out here
nigga I
in front
trust
of
is Dr.
Seduction
Miami.
Cosmetic Center. This is the place that Erica Russell passed away shortly after having an operation here. Now, there's a big discrepancy. Google reviews, about 4.5 stars, thousands of reviews. Looks really, really good. But on
Seduction
Yelp,
Cosmetic Center. You should have known, like, this. That don't even sound professional. Seduction Cosmetic Center. And they got a 2-star. They killed. First off, Niggas dying over there. That should have been a 1-star off the rip. I ain't gonna lie. And they got these, nah, bro.
They have mostly 1-star
bro,
reviews.
This shit don't look like it's that. I would have never went there in my life.
25 days ago. Surgeons nearly killed me here. I was in the ER and ICU receiving blood transfusions for 4 days. Do not go here. Do not put your life in these people's hands. Just one scroll down. The entire experience is sketchy. My girlfriend recently had a botched BBL removed and she was lied to about the price on 6 different instances. Then in the after surgery, she was not giving pain medication on the trip home. One of the stories that we're covering is the story of Erica Russell. Are you familiar with her story?
Yeah, I don't see, like, how is this place still open? Like, that bitch should have been shut down. Like, realistically, obviously I know like people risk dying to surgeries and shit like that, but off the reviews alone, if that was my company, I would have shut my company down. It would have been over with, bro. What the fuck am I still in business for?
Shortly after leaving this
That don't make no sense.
And so what we're looking into is also that some of these
The math ain't math.
owned by doctors, are they owned by just business people, and then the doctors are shuffled through? Like there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Is this place owned by a doctor?
Some of them they do, some of them
a non-doctor can open a surgery center.
Yes.
What's your role within this business?
Take care of more like equipment-wise and medical stuff.
Are there any misconceptions about the BBL industry that you'd like to address and tell the people back home?
Any other procedures, you have risks. I don't know how to explain it, but it's safe.
I'm not here to paint someone in a bad corner. We'll let the statistics do the talking. I don't really know. Total, how much money were you out because of this?
A little over 10,000. The people there were so rude.
This is Connie. I found her through the review her roommate left on Seduction Cosmetic Center Yelp page, and I wanted to hear the story behind the 1-star.
Pulmonary embolism, it just kind of depends. Each one of them was a clot that kind of dislodged. Again, cardiac arrest or pulmonary embolism is usually what happens.
Were the doctors ever held responsible?
This is a really dark side of medicine, and a lot of people get upset at medical professionals, but we have consent forms that will protect us from everything. If you think
yeah,
you
and motherfuckers do not be reading. They do not be reading the fine print. They do not be reading the fine print.
They left a towel inside of you. You have an infection.
Whoa.
They didn't take a drain, or they didn't put in a drain. So there's a lot.
Whoa. Wait, what the fuck? They left a towel inside of her? No, that's too far. I ain't gonna lie. That's bad.
That comes with it, but it's really nice. Their marketing says $2K for 360 lipo, and you only have $1,800 in your bank account. You're gonna go to a place that you could afford. And there's been a lot of people that have been arrested. A lot of people have killed people. So do your research on the background of these people. They just put cement, or they say vitamins. Oh,
Did you say cement?
There's been cement. There's been, and they say medical grade silicone, which nobody uses anymore unless you're an orthopedic surgeon. These are things that are gonna give you bad results even later on in life.
Do you know anyone in Miami right now that has a botched job?
A couple hundred people, yeah.
Okay.
I've been botched before by a doctor, yeah. It made me feel very self-conscious. I was a really big bikini model, OnlyFans model at the time, and my body was my image. I felt very insecure, and it kind of made me want to fix the problem as soon as possible, because I did this to fix an insecurity, not to create a whole bunch of other.
See, look at, I'm sorry, but look at her lip, bro. Like, that's that lip filler going wrong, bro. Look how big that one side is. Her shit lopsided, bro. Look. Appreciate your lips, because you don't want to look like that.
So I ended up going.
She's talking about she did all this for her insecurities. I would be insecure looking like how you look now. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That's fucked up. I'm not shaming nobody, but damn.
Because I'm not paying anyone else to do it.
Let's keep it a buck.
And I've lost a lot of weight since then. It's not as visible, but if I do start putting on weight, it does come back. So that's just a thing I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life.
What did it cost you financially to give up that year?
Definitely like 6 figures, I would say, throughout that year. I was actually put onto the show Botched.
Patricia, interesting, because you went from a person very serious about golf to someone who's very serious about plastic surgery, right?
Yeah.
How
did that happen?
Yeah, how did that work?
No!
I mean,
I'm
just
just
being
saying,
in the
like,
social media world. So I did the first one in February, and then I had the second lipo in June. I went
every girl I know that has lip filler, bro, it always ends up being lopsided at some point, bro. Like,
back in October.
Another lipo?
Yes.
3 lipos in the same area in 8 months.
Yeah.
In general, you should probably wait at least a year before having revisional liposuction.
But that created more loose skin, more trauma to the area, so it hasn't fully healed up. A lot of these doctors don't use scopes to kind of navigate where they're putting the fat. They just kind of do it blindly. And if you put that right in one of those veins or a muscle or anything, you just done.
How do I like my coffee? With room for
What's good, Volvic?
I'm Hannah.
Oh, God.
And I'm Hannah. And we're the Meredith twins.
So you guys are completely natural.
Yeah.
Which is.
I was finna say the same thing. I was like, there's no way they got BBLs, bro. You can just tell off the jump, bro.
Rare in Miami.
I didn't want to jump the gun, though. I didn't want to jump the gun.
Fed off cornbread and all that. I think it's the cows that meat. I don't know.
It makes booties thick in Arkansas.
Bro.
Okay, so in the modeling, the OnlyFans world, how rare is it to have a completely natural look?
It's not really rare. I think most
Natural queens right there.
Are completely natural, honestly.
So for the women getting work done, do you think it comes more from female peer pressure or male peer pressure?
I was gonna say female pressure for sure, because most men tell you not to do it. They're like, oh, don't wear makeup, be natural.
That is true.
Most men love natural.
That is true.
Things.
Have you heard any nightmare experiences from people getting BBLs?
I had a friend. She had a BBL. I didn't even know it was a BBL at first, but it looked pretty good. But like when she pointed it out, it was like, I guess you could tell. But she went to, I think she went and got injections at home, like not even professionally done. And
someone came to her house and did it?
Yeah, a house call BBL is crazy.
It felt so good, honestly. It felt soft and it felt really nice.
Have you gotten the BBL?
I did in 2018. I was very happy. The results were super natural.
What led up?
Like you could just look at the shape. The shape ain't even natural, but that bitch was like a triangle, like this.
I was working in the club, so everyone had big butts. So I wanted one too.
What changed in your life?
If we're talking like work-wise in the club, me getting my breast implants is what changed my money the most.
Like, was it a dramatic?
That makes sense. That makes sense. Because that's like first impression. Like walk up off the walk up. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that makes sense.
That went bad.
I wouldn't say it went bad. I just like my butt got too big. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think my body was like having a reaction.
See, look at her stomach. That's a BBL stomach right there. You could tell. Like, that's not a gym stomach. That's a BBL stomach.
The material that was injected in
that don't look natural.
And it was kind of creating scar tissue, some inflammation. I noticed some spots were starting to get like a little bit harder than other spots.
How much did each surgery cost?
For my original BBL in 2018, it was about $9,000 for the lipo and then the transfer of the fat. And then my removal surgery in 2021 was about $11,000 in Colombia because I got quoted $23,000 here from one doctor. Reconstruction surgery back in Colombia in 2022, it was about $10,000.
Do you think it's peer pressure from women or men that encourage?
Definitely both.
Do you feel like you're chasing a standard of beauty that's impossible to attain?
Yeah, I think everyone is. I am very confident in who I am, but I would say my biggest insecurity would be my butt right now.
Every procedure that I do.
That's crazy, right? You did all that to try to make, make your butt look like this and that, to try to run away from insecurities, and now your biggest insecurity is your ass. That's crazy. That's a life lesson right there.
So I am actually putting volume where she needs it, and I know that she likes a nice shelf.
When you say a nice shelf, what are we talking about here?
So I have 4 different techniques, right? So it's the shelf booty, which girls like that top shelf if they're...
Where you could rest a child here? Like...
Correct, right? It's like that tabletop. So most girls, when they take pictures and you turn sideways, they want to make sure that they have this little shelf here. Then we do, for most girls who...
I wonder, do the doctor got a BBL? She probably don't.
Sweetheart booty. Sweetheart is this bottom part, right? So she doesn't need volume right there at all. What I'm gonna do is just completely
I want the doctor. Fuck these hoes right here. I want the doctor.
Basically what I call a half treatment prepared, and usually this is good enough to correct one area in your glutes, right? So I know that she wants a shelf, so what I'm gonna do is just kind of volumize this upper outer shelf so we could keep it nice and round for her. I have a vibrating tool that just kind of distracts them. They're laying down, they have their blankets, everything is sterile. Then I use numbing, which is lidocaine with epi, and then I go ahead and start injecting. So,
what in God's green earth is it in these syringes?
So the Radius, the product that we used to book about, the biostimulator.
And normal salines.
Let's see what you got.
This looks terrible.
Folks, I must let you know that there are a plethora of outtakes, great scenes, and extended cuts from this episode.
I don't want to see none of that. If it's anything like we were just seeing, I don't want to see that shit. I don't even like needles.
How's your booty feeling?
It's a little like firm right now because it's like all filled up, but I know it's gonna feel amazing in like 5 hours.
For the next segment, we're gonna be doing a touch test. A blindfolded participant is going to be feeling a butt
that nigga
and trying to determine.
Hold on,
is
Tommy
this
G
a
better not.
BBL
Tommy
butt
G is married.
or a natural butt. As much as I would love to
They should have got me to do
participate, I
this,
love my
man.
legs, feet, cheeks.
I'm telling you, put me in the field, bro. I would have went 10
for.
for 10. I promise you, 10 for 10. Touch test. Put me in the field, yo, Tommy G. If you do this again,
Team BBL.
contact me, please.
Team Natural.
Wait, the doctor does have a BBL? Never. She got what she call it? A skinny BBL.
Team Natural.
That's what she said, I think, right?
All right, Miguel, are you ready?
Ready?
That's fucked up.
Awakens something powerful inside us.
Because me personally, if I was a girl, I don't know why I wouldn't trust a doctor with a BBL. I would rather have a doctor that don't got a BBL. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I don't know why.
Okay,
Fake.
let's see.
What do you think, Miguel?
BBL.
I'm telling you, me, I wouldn't even have to touch. I'll be just like, let me see your stomach. I'm gonna be able to tell just off the stomach, off Jump Street.
Natural.
Okay.
Okay. My boy got bars. Hold on. He locked them. Why they zoomed in on that nigga me? Yo. Let my nigga live, bro.
Okay.
Alright. I'd say this is natural.
That's the BBL. Dumbass. See, I would have got that one
We
right,
got
bro.
one question.
Yep.
How do you feel about your job?
I love it.
The next booty is about a foot in front of your face, and it's looking scrumptious.
I gotta do mine.
Is that Tommy G wife or something? Why did he say that?
This feels
His wife
natural,
gonna kick
too.
his ass.
Alrighty.
Look, bro right here wish it was him doing it. He mad that he gotta be behind the camera. Hold on. Look. He hoping they give him a chance. He can't wait for his turn. Ooh, I swear. Oh shit.
I'd say this is BBL. I think. I like BBL.
Okay. One contestant away. How's it going so far?
Good. I think that was pretty accurate.
We have the final contestant of the
Why are they all
afternoon.
so red? They nervous as shit.
Final buttocks in front of you.
That's an easy BBL. Yeah, it's
Niggas dumbass,
Sure.
bro. Failure,
I'm gonna get one
bro.
more feel.
You disappointed me, man.
Yeah.
You really disappointed
Okay.
me.
Does it feel like stiffer?
Not stiffer, actually. They all felt the same. I'd say it was more like felt more inflated. It felt.
Honestly, like men do not know the difference. I think if we had a variety of women here, whether it's the injections, unless they're illegal, you would not be able to tell the difference.
4 out of 6. Ladies, what do you think about his accuracy?
Off. Unless they're illegal injections, most men will not be able to tell.
Can we give a round of applause for Miguel?
Good job, Miguel.
Good job. Very professional.
Thank you for scientific purposes for donating your booties for their research.
I did. Okay,
And
the
that
doctor
concludes
was the
scene.
only one. Only because I just
How
assumed
are we
that she
not
wouldn't have a
here?
BBL.
It wasn't because I could tell you were right next to me, so that just like makes my shit not work, you know?
Congratulations, young soldier.
I've been on that street before. Yes, sir. Dr. Miami, the
highly
fucking
rated
goat.
surgeon in the area.
That's my goat.
Dr. Miami, who's at a reality TV show.
That's my goat.
And seems to have a great time with booties and boobs. We're gonna walk in his office with the murder twins and see what the whole operation is about. The elevator that butts paid for. And tits.
That's crazy to think about.
Maybe penises too, who knows? It sounds like you guys are at a fork in the road. BBL, natural. How would you say which way you're leaning and how you're considering this decision right now?
Well, considering that we've figured out that you can get a BBL look through working out, natural might be a cool way to go considering health-wise. We'd still like to see more of the BBL side.
Oh, do you have that face app?
Yes.
Can you show us how that works?
I just took a couple. Yeah, this one's open. All right.
What is it? FaceTime,
And if
whatever.
you do want to open your eyes more again, we can go back to sizes and big eyes, and we can open them up more. Like if you want.
That is so strange.
I'm telling y'all, I never trust nothing y'all see on the internet.
What's wild you can do to my face right now?
Nothing.
Okay. Crazy. Make him smile.
What? What?
Yeah,
I'm finna start using that
there's
motherfucking. Hold
different
on.
smiles too, though. Like you're already smiling, but they can make you smile more.
And most photos that you think
Hold
we're
on.
looking at that's coming from the influencer model OnlyFans world are touched up to some extent.
Yes, almost. I've even introduced.
95%.
Yeah, like even.
Hey, Tommy.
Hello.
How you doing?
We're playing around with Face App right now.
Oh,
They
cool.
opened my eyes, gave me better looking teeth, a better
Good.
looking butt.
Good.
So
Good.
we're on to one today.
All right, excellent. Well, I basically do what the Face app does, but you know, with a knife. Yeah.
It's inside the
Damn,
operating
he just
room
shit
like
on that
you've
nigga.
never seen before.
How nice is this booty look now?
Brought to you by the man.
Is that nigga
known as
listening to
Dr.
trap music in the
Miami.
office?
Plastic
Bro.
surgeon Dr. Michael Solzow.
This why
taking
Dr. Miami
viewers
might be the
behind
GOAT.
the scenes at surgeries, most so graphic we can't even show you.
Welcome back to the operating room for a wonderful Monday. We have a Brazilian butt lift. She is quite square beforehand. We are going to snatch her waist, give her a round booty.
Capturing the before, after, and everything in between.
Yeah, what all do you cover?
I do noses.
Okay.
That's the face part. I do a little lipo of the neck, jawline kind of stuff, maybe. And then I do a lot of boobs, butts, and tummies.
You found a dream job, huh?
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it beats coal mining.
Well, Dr. Miami, I brought 2 models for you.
Hello, lady.
They're called the Murder Twins, but I can assure you they're friendly. We want to see what a pre-op kind of looks like.
Okay. The day of surgery or like just consultation? Like she just came off the street and they're asking for butts.
They're considering getting booties and titties, right?
Yeah.
We'll cover both.
Okay.
Your business made limitless.
Let me find out Tommy G paying for BBLs. That's what this seemed like. Let me find out, bro. Is Tommy G paying for BBLs?
Whose cool backpack is this?
Oh, it's mine.
That's sick.
Yeah, I did it.
This is Bella.
Hey, Bella. Tommy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to hear. Nice to meet you.
Would you mind standing up for us for a second as a little bit of a model? She had a BBL. Turn around. Yeah. Which is, we call it skinny BBL because she's skinny.
I am.
And put your jacket down for a second. Let's see.
What's the point? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, but
yes. And,
I'm still kind of like,
also
what's the
her
point of a
waist.
skinny
We also
BBL?
did what we call the Miami mini waist, which is basically reshaping the rib cage, make little cuts in the ribs, and push them closer together.
How does it impact your life now?
Nigga, these niggas is altering the bones? Why is she looking like that? That's not nothing to be proud of.
Now that you're walking, moving, back to normal.
I mean, I'm happier than ever. I love it. Now I'm like pulling NFL players, so. So I owe him that.
She's pulling NFL players. I just love that. That's very high praise.
I'm gonna just say this right now. I really don't care what nobody thinks, bro. NFL players and NBA players have the worst taste in women. The worst. Let's start there. They will fuck anything, bro. Anything that got it's huge front and back. They rocking with it, bro. They have horrible taste. I'm sorry.
As a plastic
Don't
surgeon,
even matter what they look like.
That's like that's like winning the Nobel Prize in this industry.
What made you say, hey, I'm not gonna hire a personal trainer, go 4 times a week, eat the zucchini, avocado?
Well, in my defense, and in the defense of personal trainers, they can't really make the breast bigger.
Yeah. I mean, I was already doing that, but like I still had like a little fat here and like my love handles. It didn't matter how much like I worked out or like how healthy I ate. Like there was just stubborn fat.
And she was skinny.
Yeah.
She was obviously skinny to begin with. But there's certain areas that there's nothing you can do in the gym.
What do you have over here, Dr. Miami?
I have a collection of breast implants of various sizes and shapes.
So that's something like that is.
There's like a menu, you know.
That's what's in there too.
Yeah, that's what's in there. Yeah.
So if I were to squish it, it would feel exactly like this.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is silicone?
Yes, it's silicone. This is like we call gummy bear silicone.
Let me just close
That's
my
in
eyes.
someone's fucking body.
This would make what? What kind?
Depends what you start with. For you, this would be for you probably like a small D cup.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you ever decide to go that way, let me know.
Yeah.
So first thing they do is they get into gowns.
So your job involves a lot of boobies and butts.
Yeah.
Is it hard to fight your own biology in the process?
You're asking a plastic surgeon if he gets an erection when he examines his patient. Is that what you're asking me?
Has it ever happened? I mean,
no, it's never happened.
Not even day one of the job. Like, okay, I'll think of my grandma.
It's fucking disgusting. First off, if you get turned on by cutting someone's body open, that's a whole another issue right there. That's a totally different type of issue. I don't think anyone would be turned on by that. Like, it should be bruised and cut open and stitched together. Like, that's not. Nah.
Something else. Think of World War II. Think
of Tommy G. The truth is that doctors, by the time you go through medical school, from day one, you're like dissecting bodies and stuff. So some switch happens in your brain. It's not to say that you couldn't get aroused with a patient. I'm sure it's happened. But like by the time you're through medical school, you're pretty immune to the sight of naked bodies, because you don't just see the gorgeous ones, you see like, All right, so the first question we ask, like, do you have any medical issues or anything you need to know about? Diabetes, high blood pressure, anemia, blood clots, thyroid issues, nothing.
No.
So that's the first thing you want to check, make sure that they don't have any medical problems that might make this not safe, right? You guys have any kids? Okay, so no kids. We always ask about that too. Have you ever had surgery before of any kind?
Wisdom teeth count, then yeah.
That counts, yeah.
Okay.
Any surgery? No?
Wisdom teeth.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Face me if you don't mind. I think you're gonna open up the gown. I'm gonna do the breast
I put it
first.
on backwards.
You're going backwards? Okay, that's good. You guys work very fast with it. All right. So, what we do is first we measure. No two breasts are exactly the same. They're like sisters that look alike, but not identical twins.
Look, Tommy G trying to get a better look. Hold on. My nigga Tommy G trying to get a better look.
So,
and what
freak Bob.
Like those are just fine.
Okay, so what you want, like ideal breasts, they make what's called an equilateral triangle. Remember trigonometry, right? So like an equal distance from the suprasternal notch to the nipples and then across. And for her height, she's like 20.5 centimeters. Equilateral triangle, perfect. So that's pretty much the exam. It doesn't take much more than that. Sometimes I'll feel for masses and things like that, or under the armpit, but she's good. Before the surgery, she'd get a physical exam by her doctor, clearing her for surgery. So it's not like you can just come in and then do surgery the same day. I'm just making that clear to everybody. So, okay, but wait, let me see your front first, because like the tummy. Because what the BBL involves is taking fat from this area, like the areas of the body where you have a little extra fat, turn around, and putting it in the place that you do. And she has a beautiful butt actually already. The only thing I see, really gorgeous, the only thing I see we could do is maybe fill in these little dips I was talking about. So like,
what are these dips all you women are mentioning?
So it's this right here. So when you, for example, if you look at Bella, like Bella's butt now, like post-op, right? So she had fat here, but this was flat, right? When you work out, you can get these muscles to come out more. Okay. And she's just naturally blessed like that.
Interesting. I'm learning a lot here, Chad. I'm learning a lot here.
Is add fat to this, what we call hip dip, or this flat area, right? You can't do that. You can't just eat and have it go there. Exactly. So what we do is we'll get rid of this over here. What you want in a curve is like a nice hourglass or Coke bottle shape. It should come in and then come out and be round like this.
I don't think they said that. I think their bodies look fine, bro. I don't think they need surgery. They get surgery, they're fucking idiots. I'll say that.
Attainable figure without this?
No.
Now, they're young. They're 24. Do you usually have people that young getting surgery?
Oh yeah, it's very common.
Younger than that, I'm sure it'd be girls that'd be like 18.
Let's just say she gets her tits done.
17,
to come here
not 17, 18, 20, 19.
I would recommend that she at least spot by us. We're just here to, what's the word? Facilitate. Same thing with noses and chins and hair, everything. Just like hairdressers and everything else.
Now, there are clinics out there where people will literally die and they'll keep operating. You'll read the reviews. Somehow they have like 150 reviews with 1 star, and people keep going there.
Yeah.
And
Price. That's all. It's cheap. No matter how many laws we put in to protect patients are going to do what they want to do. And it's a free country. Like nobody stops people in Florida from riding a motorcycle without a helmet. And even though I don't think you would or I would, but you take your risks and your benefits and you make your decision as an independent person. those clinics that have issues, they're just cheaper. That's the only thing. So if you want to get it, and if this is the only thing that's in your budget, you'll do that, or you'll go to Mexico or the Dominican Republic or Turkey, and it can be hit or miss. You know, there are great surgeons in Turkey and great surgeons in Mexico, but if they're cheap, they're probably not the best.
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married. I'm married 30 years.
Okay. Would you have your own wife or daughters get a BBL or boob job?
100%. If they want to, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What percentage of the clinics out there would you say are
This
good,
nigga knows how to do it
safe,
safely, so yeah, of course he feels like that.
I think 85% are probably good, safe, reputable.
Okay. You're a good guy, Dr.
Thank you. Thank you. You're a good guy, too.
Big pleasure.
Thank you so much. Mine. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for sitting next to you again. All right.
Vistaprint prints everything to get your brand in front of your fans, like t-shirts, water bottles, and totes, so everyone can gift it, work in it, and
We're here on Miami Beach. We're put into the test. Can someone achieve a BBL booty without actually getting the BBL? And what are the ways to maintain your booty so it has maximum gluteus roundness?
Thick-toned, muscular.
Thick-toned, juicy, round, voluptuous.
Right? I'm gonna start with a simple body weight squat. So I just want you to start squatting normal, and I'm gonna start making adjustments on your squat so you can feel more glutes. Yanni already knows the deal. She's the perfect squat model, so I'm not gonna fix her for now.
If you want an excuse to feel my ass, just say it, all right?
Sorry, wife. Professional purposes only.
Yes.
So what are you gonna do?
This
You're
wife
gonna
gonna
squat
beat
down
his
and
ass,
hold.
bro.
Nice. No hands. Yeah. And now you're gonna arch your butt more to the back. Already feeling it? Nice. Now you come up, and when you squat down, I want you to do that motion. Push your knees out, almost like you're trying to push your knees to your pinky toes. Yeah. Now.
Why she got all that meat in her leg?
Behind you, and you're sitting behind it. You're not squatting forward, you're squatting back. Push your butt back. Spread those knees
I forgot,
out.
was
Come
she
on, girls.
natural or did she
Yes,
ever I think she was natural, right? Yeah, she was natural, I'm pretty sure, yeah. This nigga Tommy G freaky for this episode, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. He know what he was doing, bro. He know what he was doing, bro. Tommy G got it, bro.
So I think the real question is someone willing to put in the work to do it with the diet, in the kitchen, on the gym, on the sand, doing it the right way? Or do they want to go to a surgeon that's gonna...
I mean, they both work, right? They both work. It's just what type of work are you willing to put? I know surgery is not easy, the recovery. Nobody tells you that until you do it.
Also, the money. I feel like here in Miami, wherever they're getting their money, but surgery is surgery is very expensive if you want something like nice and quick. But also, she's been doing this for over 20 years, and I thought I was gonna get her body within 2 years that I've been training with her, and so far so good, but it's not what I'm looking for.
Very good.
So.
How long are you willing to put the work for, and what type of work are you willing to put? And is that instant results? Yeah, you get out of the office and you have that shape already. You have the volume. I'm gonna go through a long recovery.
I gotta go to Miami, Chad.
Clothes on.
I gotta go to Miami.
What I've noticed about the BBL is sometimes a BBL looks better with pants on than pants off.
Oh yeah.
It's calling
like
me.
Pants on, you're like, oh my god, that is an ass. And then you see it and you're like, it looks kind of
that's disgusting. That one's not it, bro. That's
like I told you yesterday, they're not perfect. So in clothes, they look fantastic. That's why I was trying to get you to see the scar on that other patient, because once they take their clothes off, their belly buttons are up here.
Yep.
There's like fibrosis. Yep. They're uneven. The butt looks like all lumpy and bumpy. But of course, clothes, compression garments make everything look nice and tight. Small waist, big ass.
Them belly buttons be in the middle of their fucking chest. Like, how's your belly button that high? How did that happen?
They're on the fork of the road. They want the perfect booty.
Baby finna come out loony.
And they're wondering, do I go natural or do I go surgery route? What would you tell them?
I tell them go natural any time of the day, because that will be the best decision you have in the long term. I'm 38 now, and my booty looks so much better today than when it did when I was 28. So much better.
When Men are looking at Instagram photos.
But they want their booty to look good right now.
What percent of them you think are
not trying to wait
altered
10 years
in a way?
95%.
They want their shit to look good right
when
now.
I first moved out to Miami, they told me that I had to basically make myself look prettier than I am in person on Instagram. Not even that. Like the first people that were trying to help like run my Instagram, they were like, yeah, you have to look prettier than you are in person. You got to use Photoshop. You got to use Face App. Yeah. And like I was like, oh, okay. Like you sit there and wonder like, how are these girls so pretty? Like, and then like it comes it's like, yeah.
No, that's fucking crazy. Because not only did she face tune her shit,
I wonder like, how are these?
She made herself look younger. I just think that's fucking creepy. As a whole, that is creepy as hell.
So pretty.
Hell no.
Like,
hell.
Like, yeah.
It would be like if men started just photoshopping six packs everywhere we go.
Pretty
How
much.
you doing that shit? You telling me? I gotta move to Miami, chat, man. It's I know Jaws living good out there.
You know, you're from Brazil. You've been in America for a long time. You know the difference between the cultures. Like, do you think America has more of a superficial culture around body?
I don't think it's more superficial. I think it's just based in different things than Brazil is. In Brazil, we're very much so
I'm not gonna
about
say nothing.
conquering the
I'm not gonna
body.
say nothing. I'm not gonna say
It's
nothing.
like
I'm
we're
not gonna say
very
nothing.
like I love to look good. In Brazil, like women really like take good care of themselves. Most of the big cities, you'll never see a woman walking around in flip-flops going to like, anywhere basically.
With how much garbage is in our food, do you think it's harder for people to look and feel good in America?
Much harder, yeah. I think the food industry here is horrible, borderline criminal. It's really, really bad. It always makes us feeling like less, like we're not enough, like our butts are not big enough, my waist is not small enough, my boobs are not high enough. So I think the pressure comes from each individual woman, not even like collectively.
She gotta be Cuban. I can tell she Cuban, just off the way she talks.
Oh, my boobs are bigger. Like women don't do that.
She talked like one of my Cuban homies.
Be comfortable in your own body?
Yes, which is a question I make myself often, like why is it that we're so mean to each other? We're so mean to ourselves all the time. Because if I see my friend or if I see any of those girls here, like I see beauty in them. But when I look at myself in the mirror, the first thing I see is not the beauty, it's the flaws. I don't know where it comes from.
That's fucked up, right?
It's not from social media, although I think social media really enhanced it. It's something way, way before that. But we are so prone to see first our flaws and focus on them and like obsess over them instead of looking at the good things that are going. And it's so hard to actually recognize, oh, but I'm working out and I'm losing weight and I'm good. We always have that mindset of like, I'm good, but not enough. I can still lose a pound. I can still grow an inch.
At the heart of the BBL phenomenon, it really comes down to the age-old human desire to be seen, admired, and to feel comfortable in our own skin. Because the reality is, we are imperfect beings with insecurities and things about ourselves that
Possibly,
we wish
I do want to play Val tonight. I do want to play Val
that's
tonight.
also what makes
That's
us
a fact.
special and unique. And my fear is that as a society, we are trending towards a world that thirsts too much for instant gratification. We all know nothing great comes easy. An Olympian takes years to perfect their craft. A home-cooked meal will always beat microwave box food, and a butt shaped by years
But let me say this, a home-cooked meal will not always beat a meal at a fast food restaurant or a restaurant.
Dedication to a good diet and exercise routine, in my opinion, will always beat the enormous BBL butt that the skinny legs don't quite match. So I suppose I'm going to leave you with this. I encourage you to take the long route and enjoy the struggle that comes with it. Because after all, the magic of life is simply to enjoy the journey that we're on.
It's your boy Glizzy, and I approve that message. No cap. No cap. I approve that fucking message. All right.